Hi everyone, welcome back to my final project for KITAHOLIC Kits for the month of January 2023. This is a 12 by 12 layout, which historically tends to terrify me, but spoiler alert, it's probably my favorite layout that I did this month. So saved the best to last. And the reason why I think I liked it so much is because it is a huge photo that takes up a lot of real estate on the layout itself, and that makes it less daunting for me to put on a 12 by 12 layout and to then create a nice, cohesive, beautiful 12 by 12 layout. So I'm starting with matting that photo on the pink paper, but I didn't have enough, so I'm going to do some jigsaw here, which you can see me do, trying to figure it out, which is quite funny. And you can't tell in the end that it's not one whole piece of paper underneath there. So you might recognize this photo because I used it in a KITAHOLIC Kits project in Project Life for my video last week. And I was considering not doing it, but then I was like, you know what? No, because honestly, the colors in this kit just match so well to both the dress that I was wearing and the shirt that my husband was wearing. And I actually love this photo of my husband and I that my friend took of us. And so for that reason, I was like, no, I am absolutely just going to use it twice and we'll pretend it never happened. It's fine. And yeah, so I am just going to create some layers now. I just tore down that piece of paper. I want it to look very, very torn and very scrappy. And so that is why I am just going to create these kinds of layers. I'm trying not to think about this too much. And in the end, this layout came together quite quickly because I really didn't give it too much thought. I just kind of, as soon as I had a thought, I was like, yep, sticking it down. And I don't often create in this way. I tend to overthink everything, but I really liked how this whole process came together, and I really enjoyed how it looks in the end, and it wasn't stressful. It was just fun for me. I saw that little blue pattern paper peekabooing at me, and I thought, I got to use that. So I'm cutting that down. It's actually just the little strip that shows what's on the other side of that cut apart sheet. So it would have gone in the bin anyway, so it worked out well that I can use it on this layout. I'm just tucking it in to the side there to create a little bit of a frame, I guess. You can't really see it in the end, but it just brings in that little bit of a dark blue from my husband's blazer. Now I want to do a title, and I wanted to create a bit of a eclectic looking title. So I'm going to bring in some old stickers that we got in a kit a few months ago. I think it was maybe June or July. And I am going to use the stickers of these puffy alphas as well. And so basically the layout is titled Love You Sunshine, because I dug through my stash, and about a year and a half ago we got a beautiful scripty gold thicker, and that says sunshine, and I never used it, and I'm very happy that I didn't because it fits so perfectly on this particular layout. And also those stickers that I'm struggling with right now matched really well as well. Like, I got just really lucky, I think, in terms of color cohesion. Now there I've added the little sunshine puffy sticker phrase, and I'm just moving the love down because it was like a little bit high because I put the sunshine quite close to the U. Anyway, so I'm also adding that these are not the stickiest of stickers, so I add a little bit of adhesive just to make sure that they don't come off as time passes. Now this I loved. This I cannot take credit for this idea. I've been watching a lot of Leilani Scraps, and she does this a lot, But it's a really, really good way of getting all of those colors and all of those interesting different patterns and textures from all of the different papers from the kits into one layout. And you know it's going to match because it's the same collection, right? So I'm just taking my star punch and I am punching out a whole bunch of stars from a whole bunch of different papers in this kit. Now, I'm also taking these gold paper, this gold glittery paper, just to add a bit of sparkle and pizzazz. And I'm going to, you didn't see me do it, I did it off camera, but I also punched out teeny tiny little stars, which I'm going to just scatter all over my entire layout. I didn't really follow much of a rule. I did follow the rule of threes, sort of, in that I've got sort of three main clusters of stars, but in terms of what I actually stuck down on each cluster, I didn't really have any sort of rhyme or reason, except for I tried not to put pink stars over the pink squares in the background because they will get a bit lost. And I started with the biggest stars and then I moved my way down in size. So you see I placed the biggest stars down first and then I start putting down the littler stars. And I just sort of put them wherever I think they would look pretty. I'm using my glue pen to do this and it goes so quickly and it's so easy to just get that done. And that glue pen is super, super, super sticky. So it is fantastic for this kind of fussy sort of work. Now I call it fussy work. It is a very relaxing process just to look at a layout and you've got a whole bunch of punched out stars and you just stick and plonk wherever you can, and it's just it was very, very satisfying. And I actually like watching this in videos when I watch YouTube videos of scrappy people, and I really like them. I like watching them put all these little embellishments down. So I just thought I'd let the video run for a little bit so you can see kind of my process and what I'm going to do. What I wanted to do for the biggest stars, or the ones that have got more of a solid color, is I'm going to take I think it's either a jelly roll or some other white pen that I fight with, but you don't see that just because I did it off screen. But I am going to create a little bit of a doodle border inside of those big blocky stars, just for interest, fun, why not? Oh, I'm also going to do my journaling on that particular little speech bubble, which I stamped out in a color that sort of matched the kit. Although I thought it would match better. It still matched, but not as well as I did, as I thought it would. And you can see there, that's when I added that white pen, and I did the same thing on that stamped out speech bubble where I outlined it in white just to make it pop. I am pre-drawing my lines for my journaling because I find that my journaling is so much neater when I have my lines already drawn. And so I'm going to do my journaling now. I am just writing about how my husband and I, Justin, scrub up all right, and how I always enjoy celebrating with him at these sorts of events because he's my favorite person to celebrate love with because he's my sunshine. Something like that. I don't exactly remember what I wrote, but that's the gist. And when that is done, I'm going to fussy cut out that speech bubble. I am going to stick it right underneath where it says sunshine. Can't find my glue runner. I'm going to stick it right there, and then this layout is complete. Actually, no, it's not. I had 3 more of these little puffy hearts left. So I am sticking them down, one above love, one between our heads, and one just next to where my journaling is right there. So that is the layout. Oh my goodness, it's still not done. I'm doing a little black border. Sorry about that, guys. I promise you, once this is done, it'll be actually done. There you go. It's done. I'm showing it to you. We are completed. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I will see you all again next month for another layout, or for another kit, I guess. See ya. Bye.